Breaking news tonight. That phrase flashes across every television screen in Manila. The anchor's voice shakes with urgency. Chinese vessels spotted near Pagasa Island. Filipino fishermen report harassment at sea. The tension is real. The threat, immediate. On the docks, journalists rush to interview survivors. "We were just fishing," one man says, his voice hoarse from yelling over the waves. "Then they came. Big ships. They told us to leave." His eyes are wide with fear, but his words ring with stubborn pride. "This is our sea. We have always fished here." The nation holds its breath. The West Philippine Sea, once just a blue stretch on a map, is now headline news. It is a place of conflict, hope, and national pride. No one watching the screen can doubt its reality. Tonight, the West Philippine Sea is more than a name. It is front and center, with lives, livelihoods, and sovereignty at stake. The West Philippine Sea lies to the west of the Philippine archipelago, stretching along the coasts of Palawan, Zambales, and Pangasinan. This vast expanse of water forms a natural boundary, hugging the western edge of the country and shaping the lives of those who live nearby. It makes up the eastern part of the larger South China Sea, a region known for its strategic importance and rich marine resources. The West Philippine Sea is not just a geographical term, it is a vital part of the nation's identity and heritage. Blue and seemingly endless, the West Philippine Sea stretches over 370,000 square kilometers, making it one of the largest bodies of water in Southeast Asia. Its vastness is both awe-inspiring and humbling, a reminder of nature's grandeur. Its waters crash on sandy beaches and vibrant coral reefs, teeming with life beneath the surface. Colorful fish, sea turtles, and countless marine creatures call these reefs home, making the sea a vital ecosystem for the region. People in Luzon know the sea well. For generations, families have depended on its bounty, casting their nets and braving its waves to provide for their loved ones. At dawn, villagers gather by the shore, watching the horizon for the silhouettes of returning boats. The sea's rhythm sets the pace of daily life, from the first light of morning to the quiet of dusk. Children play on the sand, their laughter mingling with the sound of waves. They listen to stories of brave ancestors who sailed these waters, learning about the sea's mysteries and the courage it inspires. For locals, the West Philippine Sea is not just a name, it is the backdrop of their lives, woven into their traditions, livelihoods, and dreams for the future. On maps, the sea's name makes a bold statement, marking the waters as part of the nation's territory and pride. It is labeled in textbooks, weather reports, and even on Google Earth, reminding everyone of its significance in daily life and in the classroom. The Philippine government officially named it the West Philippine Sea in 2012, cementing its place in geography and in the nation's heart. This declaration was more than a name, it was a statement of identity and sovereignty. This vast waterway is real, its presence felt in every wave and every breeze that sweeps across the western shores. Its waves lap daily at Filipino shores, shaping both land and life, and reminding all who live here of the enduring bond between the people and the sea. Proof of the West Philippine Sea's existence is everywhere, woven into the very fabric of daily life and science alike. Its presence is undeniable, stretching far beyond what the eye can see. Satellite images from space reveal its deep blue expanse, dotted with countless islands and reefs. Animated maps trace the intricate maze of waterways, showing how the sea connects distant shores and communities. The National Mapping and Resource Information Authority, NAMRIA, has meticulously measured and mapped every corner of these waters, ensuring that every detail is recorded for navigation and research. Nautical charts list reefs, shoals, and islands, each with precise coordinates, all documented and verified by experts. These charts are essential tools for sailors, fishermen, and scientists alike. Experts back this up. Dr. Leo Oracion, a renowned marine scientist, says, "We've studied these waters for decades, gathering evidence from every possible angle. Our research vessels venture out regularly, collecting water samples and monitoring the health of the sea. Each trip adds new data to our growing understanding. We tag fish, track their movements, and dive in vibrant coral gardens teeming with life. These underwater explorations reveal the sea's rich biodiversity. The West Philippine Sea is as real and vital as Manila Bay, shaping the climate, economy, and culture of the region." Dr. Arashian's team compiles thick reports filled with data, charts, and underwater photographs. Their images capture coral reefs, sea turtles, and countless marine species thriving beneath the waves. Eyewitnesses add their voices. Generations of fishermen recall storms survived, bountiful catches, and the ever-changing moods of the sea, stories passed down through families. Coast Guards patrol the blue horizon, their ships' logs filled with records of every journey, every rescue, and every encounter on these waters. Tourists, too, post selfies from the white sands of Pagasa Island, a clear sign the sea is no myth, but a destination for adventure and discovery. The evidence stacks up, fact by fact, story by story. From scientific data to personal memories, the West Philippine Sea's existence is proven beyond doubt, its reality as vast as the ocean itself. Before the first light of dawn touches the horizon, Mang Ben is already awake, quietly preparing his small wooden boat. The village is still, but for fishermen like him, the day begins long before sunrise. Each morning he moves with practiced hands, checking every rope and plank, making sure his vessel is ready for the challenges ahead. The salt air stings his skin, a sharp reminder of the ocean's power. The wind carries the scent of the sea, filling his lungs and waking his senses. It's a feeling he's known since childhood, both comforting and harsh. He carefully checks his nets, fingers running over each knot, hoping for a good catch. With a deep breath, he pushes his boat into the open sea, the water cold against his feet, the horizon wide and uncertain. "This is my home," he says, voice steady and proud. "My father fished these waters, and so did his father before him. The sea is in our blood, passed down through generations. The West Philippine Sea feed us," he reflects. But life here is not easy. Every day is a test of strength and patience, and the ocean's bounty is never guaranteed. Ben remembers the times he's had to dodge foreign vessels, their size and presence a constant threat. The sea is crowded now, and danger often comes from those who do not belong. Sometimes they chase us away, forcing us to turn back empty-handed. But we always return, because this is our only way of life, our only hope. Where else can we go? The vastness of the sea is both a promise and a prison, offering freedom but also uncertainty. On the shore, his friend Aling Rosa patiently mends the fishing nets, her hands steady despite years of hard work. She knows every tear and knot, each one a story of struggle and hope. She worries about her husband's safety, watching the horizon for any sign of his return. The waiting is long, filled with silent prayers and anxious glances. "Every day, I pray he comes back," she whispers, clutching her rosary tightly, her faith as deep as the ocean itself. The sea gives, but it can also take. Its waves are unpredictable, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, always reminding them of their vulnerability. One morning, Ben's boat is nearly rammed by an unknown ship. Heart pounding, he waves his flag high, desperate to be seen and recognized. "I shouted, 'We are Filipinos,'" he recalls, his voice echoing across the water, a plea for respect and safety. The foreign crew stared, but that day, they left us alone. Relief washed over Ben and his companions, but the fear lingers. His hands tremble as he remembers, but his resolve is clear. "We belong here. This sea is ours. We will not be driven away." Their stories are proof, living, breathing witnesses to the sea's reality. Each day they face the unknown, but together they endure, bound by courage, tradition, and hope. The Philippine Coast Guard cuts through the morning mist in a white and blue patrol boat. Captain Santos scans the horizon, binoculars ready. "We patrol these waters every day," he says. "This is the West Philippine Sea. Our job is to protect it and the people who depend on it." On a routine patrol, the radio crackles with distress calls. "Fishermen near Scarborough Shoal need help," a voice reports. The crew springs into action. Engines roar. Waves crash against the hull. They arrive just in time. Foreign boats loom, but the Coast Guard stand firm. "Stay calm," Santos tells the fishermen. "You are in Philippine waters." The Coast Guard's logbook fills with details. Time, location, weather, all recorded for the world to see. Proof, in black and white, that these waters are patrolled, protected, and very much real. Their presence is a shield, a daily reminder that the West Philippine Sea is no ghost. Dr. Maria Javier stands on the deck of a research vessel, wind whipping her hair. She points to a sonar screen and says, "Look here, this is a coral reef unique to the West Philippine Sea." Her team drops a camera into the blue depths and, the screen shows a hidden world. Bright fish, swaying corals, and a sea turtle gliding by. Scientists measure currents, test water temperature, and count plankton blooms. Every sample is labeled West Philippine Sea. They publish their findings in journals, maps, and documentaries. International experts join, confirming the data. "We have proof from every angle," says Dr. Javier. "We've mapped the sea floor, named the features, and studied its creatures. These are not stories, they are facts." Her team's work appears in news reports and school books, making the sea's existence undeniable. Their research brings the sea's wonders and its reality into sharp focus. History is written in the tides. For centuries, Filipino sailors explored these waters. In World War II, American and Japanese ships clashed in massive naval battles here. Their wrecks still rest on the seafloor, silent witnesses to the past. In modern times, the West Philippine Sea became a focus of international disputes. In 2012, the Scarborough Shoal standoff made headlines worldwide. Filipino and Chinese ships faced off for weeks. Tensions rose, but the world watched. In 2016, the Philippines won a historic case at The Hague. The court ruled these waters belong to the Philippines, another clear mark on history's map. Still, disputes continue. Coast guards shadow one another. Patrol planes fly overhead. But, amid the tension, life goes on. Children swim, fishermen cast nets, and the sun rises over the same blue water every morning. History, conflict, and daily life all weave together, proving the sea is real and vital. The West Philippine Sea is a treasure chest. It offers fish, oil, and gas. It shelters endangered species and precious reefs. For many Filipinos, it is the main source of food and income. National pride is tied to these waters. School children learn its name and shape in class. Songs and poems celebrate its beauty. The West Philippine Sea is ours, people say. It is a symbol of independence and unity. Globally, the sea is a crossroads. Ships carry goods between Asia and the world, passing through these blue lanes. The sea's resources and routes matter to many countries, not just the Philippines. Its importance is as deep as its waters, touching every Filipino life and shaping world affairs. The evidence is overwhelming. Satellite images, scientific data, personal stories, and historical records all point to a single truth. The West Philippine Sea exists. Its waves shape the land. Its bounty feeds the people. Its name stirs pride and sparks global debates. Fishermen like Ben, scientists like Dr. Javier, and coast guards like Captain Santos do not work in a fantasy. They live, study, and protect a real sea. A sea that demands respect and recognition. As the sun sets on the shore, a newscaster sums it up. Tonight, the West Philippine Sea stands as proof of history, hope, and home. There can be no doubt. The West Philippine Sea is real, etched into the heart of a nation and the eyes of the world.